Hello, and welcome back to Trails to Azure. It's now time to head to the downtown district on this rainy day. Last time, several residences were checked, but I have yet to actually check the various residences in the downtown district. Well, one residence specifically, and I haven't traveled to Neinvalli yet. I don't know where I need to go here, but well, if it isn't Geithner. Well, I'm just gonna get started and then keep going. Well, if it isn't Geithner, you seem to be doing all right for yourself. How's the business? Good, I hope. It is, thankfully. Everything's going smoothly so far. Oh, right. I brought you a cake as a gift. Please enjoy. Why, thank you kindly. If you're not in a rush, why don't we share some over a cup of tea? So, what I need to... Okay, he's not scrolling properly. So, checked with the Fisherman's Guild. There was a dispute. And they're searching for a new office. I already talked about that. Now I just need to check downtown. I am pretty sure. Oh yeah, previous resident Geithner, I already talked to him. Oh, was he the sleepy guy? Maybe not. Lotus Heights in the downtown district. This should be the place. Excuse me, is anyone home? No answer. Is it locked? Yeah, it's bolted tight. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but I feel like I can sense someone inside. Really? Ah, the old pretend you're not home and maybe they'll go away trick. So, what now? Is this the part where we get to barge in without a warrant? As much as I hate to indulge you, we may have to consider it, if there's no other options. Yes, we have to consider entering someone's home without a warrant. Totally have to consider it. What was that? The sound of someone tipping their hand. Which means your intuition was spot on. Let's give them one more chance. Excuse me, we know you're in there. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Someone stubborn. You don't suppose they bailed out the window? It'd be a real problem if they did. Are you the ones making all that racket? What's going on here? Oh, sorry about that. We're with the Crossbow Police Special Support Section. We're here to speak with the tenant of this apartment. Do either of you know who lives here? Well, of course I do, but before that... How about you start by telling us what's going on? Sure thing. And then they explained. So that's the way of it. You need to ID the resident in this unit here. I think I may owe you all an apology in that case. Why? Well, to tell you the truth, that used to be my apartment not too long ago. Oh, so you're Geithner then. Yep, I'm the dummy who forgot to submit his change of residence notice. There should still be enough time to get one in though. So consider the message received. I'll have it done by the end of the day. Thank you. That would be a great help. On that note, would you mind sharing with us why you chose to move? That doesn't matter. Of course, it was a bit of a twist of fate, actually. I was working as a trader before I screwed up and lost everything a year ago. That's how I wound up here. Recently, an old business associate of mine decided to lend me a hand after hearing about what had happened, a whole year later though. They offered me a job in Calvard a couple of weeks ago, and I accepted on the spot. If that's the case, what are you still doing here? Just dropping by. I figured I should thank everyone in the building who supported me when I needed it the most. I don't know where I'd be if not for them. Ho ho, it was nothing special, my friend. Alright, thanks for being honest with us, Geistner. Now we just need to know more about the new resident. Ah, right. Is there something specific we should know about them? Well, thing is, this particular tenant situation is a bit unusual. Let me have a try. Hello, this is Tance. Anybody in there? If you are, mind opening up. These folks here are with the police. They're not here to hurt anybody. They just need to identify you. Ah. Open sesame. Do what you have to do. Just try not to cause too much of a commotion. Of course. Thanks for your cooperation. Pardon us, sir. Are you here to mock me? Uh-huh. I asked if you came to mock me. I'm sure you'd love nothing more than to stick it to the illustrious Diet member who fell off his perch and into the gutters. Is he the guy who was in the hospital the entire last game? Wait, I know you. This must be Representative Gable of the Imperial faction. Well, former representative, anyway. You were lying low at St. Ursula after your corruption was exposed, as I recall. So you know my story. Well, you found your man. What are you going to do with me now? I'll have you know, I'm completely broke. Mirrorless. I wouldn't even be able to afford this apartment if not for the mercy of an old acquaintance of mine. Ah, is that why you're here? To use me for what few connections I have left? No, of course not. We're only here to verify who the current occupant of this room is. So, just to confirm, Mr. Gable, that current occupant would be you, correct? Yes, you've got the right of it. That's all we need to know. As long as there isn't anything illicit going on here, you're fine. I do have one question, though. Why use such a ridiculous name on your change of residence form? Don't tell me you actually expected to fool anyone with a name like that. It was an instant red flag. That it was, unless we're dealing with the rise of a literal ghostwriter here. Right. Truth is, I've always been a big fan of Sean Arnham's. It was the only name I could come up with when I was staring at the form. Oh, so that's why. It's true that Sean Arnham's work is appropriate for all ages, I suppose. No shame in being young at heart. That's a weird thing to take issue with. That's one way to spin it. Like, it being the only name he can come up with is maybe a little weak, but like, if that's his favorite author, that's his favorite author. Shut up. Just leave me be already. You got what you came for. Now get out of my house. Yes, please excuse us. I think it's time, Lloyd. Right? We'll be going now. I never expected to run into Representative Gable of all people. All things considered, he may still be better off than some of the other former Diet members. Agreed. The ones who ended up getting arrested in the wake of the cult incident have it way worse. I'd say they got what they deserved, but good luck convincing them of that. The big takeaway here is that your past misdeeds will always come back to haunt you. That's just the way the world works. Still, I'm sure he can turn his luck around if he works hard and mends his old ways. I still have hope that Mr. Gable and all the other ex-representatives can be reformed and find peace. Hopefully Ernest can do the same, too, one day. Our leader isn't just fearless, he's also oh so compassionate. And on that note, why don't we go grab some drinks at Trinity? We could use a few after all that talking. We're still on duty, you know. Anyway, that takes care of everything we need to check on downtown, other than Neinvalli. I think we've just about wrapped up our investigation, in fact. Let's head back to the Civic Center and give her a report. So does it... Yeah, so it explicitly doesn't check it off until I travel to the admin district and deliver the report. Who do I have to report to? Oh, Civic Center, not here. Hello, everyone. How goes your investigation of those suspicious addresses? It's all finished, actually. We're here to give you our report. Lloyd handed over the copied change of residence forms with their names corrected. Oh my, you all did a wonderful job. Interesting. 3 Calvardians moved into the residential district, while a group of Erebonians moved into East Street. As for the downtown district, what's this? Is something wrong? I mean, no, not at all. I just wasn't expecting to see Mr. Gable's name here. Like, yeah, that's obviously shocked at seeing the representative using a different name. I have mixed feelings about it, given how often I used to see him in this building before he fell out of favor. It's strange. Despite his corruption and everything that happened with the Imperial faction, I just can't bring myself to hate him. These people are literal saints. Like, he was incredibly obnoxious in just about every interaction with him, and yet nobody can hate him for some reason. I know exactly how you feel. He seemed like a more straightforward person than most, at least, for better or worse. If only the man were half as wholesome as his taste in literature. Maybe then he'd be better liked. Haha, I suppose I can't disagree. In any case, I believe this wraps up your investigation, SSS. The next step is for Residential Affairs to file the paperwork and sort everything out. Thank you for all your help today. You're welcome. We're always happy to be of service. Please let us know if there's ever anything else we can assist with. Ostensible ownership complete. So that's the last technically optional quest. Now it's to Neinvalli to talk about Redhead. Ooh, I wonder if they're somehow related. It still doesn't feel right walking into a place this shady as a police officer. I completely agree. No matter how many times we come here, I never get used to it. Regardless, let's ask Ashley if she knows anything about the man we met. Though considering the hair color here, I wonder if they're actually, like, related. Back again already, SSS? What? Did you need something from me? Yes, actually. There's something we'd like your perspective on. It's not really perspective, it's more information, but... As an arms dealer, I mean. Yeah, and what would that be? You come to ask me what Cao and his buddies are up to? I know that's definitely not how you pronounce CAO. It's like Zhao or probably. But I'm gonna go Cao because... So you know about that too. But no, it's about a different matter entirely. A huge, one-eyed man with red hair. Do you know anything? We suspect he's connected with the underworld, one way or another. That description fits a few people I might know. But given what's going on in Crossbow right now... Is it that bad? Well... I was just thinking about who it could be. Worst case scenario. You kiddies wouldn't have a chance in hell of matching him in a fight. No chance at all? So does that mean he really is a terrorist? Or a Jaeger? Heh, who can say? If he's who I think he is, then that makes him a former client of mine. And if there's one thing I value, it's customer confidentiality. But... If he's a terrorist, we have a duty to act. Even Crossbell, with his terrible laws, has laws that protect against the threat of terrorism. I'm gonna have to ask you again. What do you know? Lloyd. Why? She doesn't need to chime in here saying, Lloyd, when Lloyd's asking the obvious question that needs to be asked. Like, she doesn't need to chime in here. Heh, not bad. Your guy's young kid brother, yeah? You've got that same spark in your eyes. You knew my brother, Ashley? I thought we already established that. I'm sure you know that Dudley comes by here every now and then. Before him, there was another detective who's crazy enough to keep tabs on the downtown district. He was a hell of a man. Shame he ain't with us anymore. In honor of that muttonhead, I'll throw you a bone just this once. My worst case scenario isn't that he's a terrorist. Not by the letter of the law. But he is dangerous, like a man-eating tiger. Man-eating tiger? That's just a way to describe someone as being a threat. And not the sort you'd find behind a circus cage, I'm guessing. Well, I can't say for sure whether it's really him. You said the man you saw was alone, yeah? The guy I'm thinking of would usually be with his subordinate, or a companion. Subordinates? That sounds more like a military organization. Heh, that's all you're getting from me. You'll all have to figure the rest out for yourselves. Fine. Thanks for your help, Ashley. I recognize that the way you think about things when you know it's a story and when you are, it's reality, because from the characters' perspectives, they're in reality, but the way you think about it changes. Like, if I saw somebody with red hair that looked exactly like a friend, and within the same day met a girl who had the exact same hair color, and it was clearly not dyed, I would be like, hey, maybe they know each other. And then I'm pretty sure I would draw the line of, okay, Randy was a Jaeger. His dad was a Major Jaeger. Maybe draw the connection. It would be a great twist if he wasn't Randy's dad. That would be an excellent twist. I would love it. I would be a little bit surprised if there was a twist that it wasn't Randy's dad. Still drizzling, huh? Mama, did you unpack the new goods that came in yesterday? There's no need to rush in this weather. More importantly, Jingo, did you see anyone strange when you went out earlier? Strange? Crossbell's full of weirdos, Mama. Like that sister who bought a mountain of bread, or that tourist guy with the sandals. And don't forget Wazzy. He's the weirdest of the bunch. Well, alright. It'd be pretty funny if Jingo was the guy's daughter. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm sure he would have brought that daughter of his if he really came across, but like the obvious connection that it is who she thinks it is. It's weak. I hope they make the connection. So that was Neinvalli Exchange. It definitely leaves an impression on you. She totally dodged our question, though. True, but we have to understand that shops like Neinvalli have a code of honor to uphold. I'm grateful she told us as much as she did. Same here. She also described the man she was thinking of as a tiger. If he's not a terrorist, then there's a good chance he's a Jaeger. Please make the connection. It makes sense, but I also wouldn't expect a Jaeger to be alone. It's almost like they have their own lives, and maybe they occasionally separate. Should we report this to the chief? Yeah, that's a good call. If only Randy were here. If anyone could help us with pinning down a potential Jaeger, it's him. Make the connection yourselves. Our support requests are finished. So maybe we should head back to the SSS building for now. I don't know. It just feels, if it is Randy's dad, it feels like incredibly contrived attempts at, like, dramatic irony. But whatever. Stop right there. It's Wald. Throw him off a bridge. No one likes him. Is that Wald? Who's this guy? He's the leader of a gang here, called the Saber Vipers. How's it going, Wald? I heard you haven't been hanging around your crew as much. Shut the hell up. That's none of your damn business. And like you're one to talk, you bastard. Where do you get off signing up to be put on the CPD's leash? The hell are you trying to pull here? Not much of anything, really. The Testaments are fine with it, and no one else is objecting, right? Don't screw with me, damn it. Who said you could just bail on out of here without settling things with Wald Wallace? You really think that's gonna fly? Think again. Wald, slow down. Don't, like... It isn't like that at all. You don't know why he joined. Stay out of this. I don't know what the hell you're after, getting in bed with the goddamn cops, Wazi. But you know just as well as I do. There ain't no way in hell you're walking out of here alive. This isn't going well. I respect everyone's reaction, but Noelle's, like... Lloyd and Ellie were just like, there's like, oh, this was obvious how this was gonna go, but anyway, Wald. Wazi. It's fine, I'll handle this. You understand, don't you, Wald? It should be obvious by now. The Testaments, the Saber Vipers, they give us places to be, but they aren't places to stay. Not forever. What? I founded the Testaments to stop the Saber Vipers from taking the downtown district over for themselves. Looking back, those little Testaments of mine have grown a lot. Now, even without me there, they can hold their own and keep your guys in check. My job here is already done. You son of a bitch. That's not all. One day, I know the other members will outgrow the gang as well. They'll leave this life behind and find their own paths. There's no doubt in my mind. Wazi. Oh, Wazi. Saber Vipers are no different, except they're more aggressive. Sure, you guys are rough around the edges, but you have heart and spirit. A whole mafia wasn't able to sway you. Do you get it now, Wald? Even you. You're gonna find a path one day, too. Never thought I'd hear schmaltzy garbage like that spew out of your mouth. Quit flapping your lips already. You're the ones who kept on calling this place holy ground. I ain't about to let you get away with defiling it by leaving. Very well. Wazi, wait. Stand back, Lloyd. This is a beating I have to deliver myself. I actually hope it is 100% one-sided, because that would be a bigger, like, statement. Ah, looks like you've still got some balls after all. I'm gonna curb stomp your ass straight into the ground. That's not how curb stomping works. I'm pretty sure curb stomping is pretty messed up, and it kills people. it has nothing to do with their rear end going into the ground. In fact, it's the exact opposite. No, it's not the exact opposite. It is still downwards, but it's the other end of the body. Ah, that'll wake you up. If it doesn't kill you first, it would probably kill him if you actually succeeded. Enough talk. Huh? Ooh. Magic channel. Kablamo. Game over. What the? Well, this one's for real. Ooh, do we actually fight? I really hope it's trivial. Okay. What are his S-Craft is single target. He has an impede. He has a speed down. I think speed down twice is ideal. Is he gonna miss every time? Like, is Wald just gonna miss every attack? He didn't get a single hit in. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, scripted trivial fights are always fun. Because, like, Wazi's moved on. Though I don't know if he's actually moved on, because, like, whether he was just better all this entire time or not is debatable. You bastard. Don't tell me you've had that in your back pocket this whole damn time. I'm no Randy when it comes to playing things close to my chest, but I knew that was a cheap shot. Still, I didn't hold anything back this time. That's my final act of good faith to you. Damn you, Wazi. Goodbye, Wald. I've had fun these last 2 years. I mean, it's a good message, you know? I mean, Wald's not going to take it well that, oh wow, I'm a nobody. Or like, Wazi's better than me because he's moved on emotionally, but cut the bullshit. This ain't over yet. Like, cause it's all Wald's stuck in the past, he's unable to move forward, so he can't improve. Get back here. You really think I'm gonna let you walk away from me? Like, he can't move forward, and so that's the clear combat. Wow. That's pretty good. Like, Wazi's moving forward, he's his own person, he's not fixated on petty gang rivalry. Wald is fixated, he can't move on. Wazi? Wazi, are you okay? Okay. Sorry you guys had to see that. I think I got a little carried away back there. That's not usually my style. Sure, but... No, never mind. It happens to the best of us. I don't understand why things have to go the way they are between you two. Having said that, I respect the way you handled yourself back there. Yeah, me too. I'm sure Wald will understand someday. Huh, I hope you're right. Sorry for taking up our time. Let's move on. Okay. Again, I still don't know how I'm supposed to get to this area there. Maybe there are paths up and around. Maybe they have a staircase down. Hey, they're back. Munch, munch. The bread's super tasty, boy. Oh, tasty bread. Thanks for returning that umbrella, by the way. I should have noticed from the get-go that it wasn't mailing. Wholesome. Oh, I guess I just enter a building and leave and I get called. Hello, Lloyd Bannings of the Special Sports Section speaking. Hey, Lloyd. Having fun toughing it out in the rain? Oh, hi, Fran. What's up? Do we have an urgent request? Well, sorta. You remember Mayor Bixen from Mines, right? Yeah, of course. We don't need a... I guess it's just a couple pictures to give you what he looks like. Has something happened over there? Yep. He reported they're having monster trouble inside of one of their mines again. Is it going to be the one off to the left? More specifically, yep, it is. It's in the old, deserted one, just outside of town. Huh? Monsters in a deserted mine? Is that really all that strange? No, and none of the miners have been attacked or anything like that. But the mayor said that something unusual is happening inside the tunnels. He'd like if the SSS could come and investigate as a precaution. Something unusual. I wonder what it could be. Okay. We're done with every other urgent request we had on our plate, so we'll get to Mainz as soon as we can. Sounds good. Oh, and one more thing. You also received a support request for a wanted monster on Mainz Mountain Path. You should deal with that while on your way to the village, if you can. Got it. It also sounds like the weather is nice and clear to the northwest of the city, so it shouldn't be raining on the mountain path. Thank you, meteorologist Fran. Feel free to drive your car there, if you want. Are we not allowed to drive the car in the rain? Like, what kind of logic is that? A car works in the rain. You just have to drive safely. Oh, really? Good to know. Thanks, Fran. Contact us again if something new comes up. You betcha. Talk to you guys later. What did Fran need from us? Has something happened near Mainz? Yeah, the mayor contacted the CPD about something unusual happening in one of their old mines. We are done with our support requests inside the city, so let's make our way over once we're ready. Oh, and the weather is apparently clear in that direction. We can take the car if we want. Aye, aye, leader. Let's swing by the back entrance of the SSS building, if we end up going to Mainz by car. A new wanted monster support request has been added to the detective notebook and SSS terminal. Just in the notebook, which means that it doesn't say where though. It's just on the path somewhere. I wish it was more specific, but so interact with the car, then choose a destination to travel. You can return the car to the garage by pressing Y. You can apparently customize the car. Reading magazines. Oh, reading magazines. Reading magazines. Oh, shoot. There was another recipe somewhere that I saw in the background while talking to someone. I need to go figure out where that was again and go back there. But shoot. No, it was in the residential district that there was a car book on the second floor. Where was that recipe book? I don't think it might have been in Grimwood. Nope, I don't think it was in Grimwood. Shoot, where was it? It wasn't in the bakery. What quests did I do today? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Quests. Okay, so Enigma test. Secretary. It was after that. I don't think it was in the Maison Imelda. It was not that. It was one of the ownership places, I believe. Or it was Blunder My Umbrella. Or was it Chief Roberts? Shoot. It might have been in the IBC. If it's not the IBC, there's any number of places it could have been. It wasn't in the harbor. It wasn't in the Crosswell News Service. Pretty sure it wasn't in here. It might have been in the residential district as well. In the house with the trio of thugs. Maybe up here? No, it wasn't here. It seems. Yeah, it doesn't look like it was here. Where else did I travel with the quests that had cutscenes? It's not here. It could have been in the SSS building. It could have... It wasn't in here. It definitely could have been in the SSS building in, like, Sergey's room. Which was second floor, far end? Oh, this is third floor, so this is not where I want to be anyway. My stuffed plush. This is not important. It's just generic. Oh, happy. This is Sergey's room? Yes, it might have been in his office. Gotta check where I missed. If I can't find it, then I'll hope I stumble upon it at some point later. Why is the cat in here? I mean, because it's raining, but... Okay, what have I explored today? Which indoor buildings? I don't think the fishing guild. Yeah, it wasn't in here. There could still be something on the second floor, but... I don't think it was down this way. Oh, this is gonna bug me very shortly. Which ones did I explore? No, I wanted to... ownership. Places that changed were... the High Bloods. Okay. Fisherman Guild. The resident building with the High Bloods. And... ooh, it could be where Bond lives now, but that's not big enough. And that, yes, none of these. Could have been Blunder My Umbrella. But I don't believe it was. Well. I will locate it when I run into it next time. Because if it's in one of these buildings and it doesn't just disappear out of nowhere, I'll find it eventually. But I wanted to check if there were any weird, like, places that I can walk into to get over. Maybe there's a way to get on top of that building. Okay, maybe there's something in Gen 10's second floor that I never checked. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, moving on for now. Focusing on the questing. How did I forget where it was? Well, I wanted to customize the car, but I'm going to Mines. So I'll start from here. And so there's a bunch of stuff along the way. Okay, no, I have to go back because I have to run the long way anyway. Because there's chests along the way, so it's just a waste of time to drive your car. I'll just run down, then run back. The weather on the mountain path is just as clear as we heard it'd be. Yeah, and it's a sight for sore eyes after being poured on in the city all day. Rain or shine, I'm just glad we chose to take the car to Mainz. We're running all the way back, so... City streets, mountain paths. There's no terrain this girl can't tackle. The ZCF certainly outdid themselves this time. These puppies are going to be all over the roads once they're in stores. By the by, I see the road forks into another path here. What's over there? Ah, that way leads to the Rosenberg studio. A doll maker with some unique connections lives there. Oh yes, the famous doll studio. Well, famous to aficionados, anyway. Come to think of it, wasn't one of its dolls supposed to be up for bid at the auction before, well, you know. Yeah, it was. We still don't know who was responsible for what happened that night. Ren's no longer in Crossbell. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to stop by the studio. Yes. Wait. Anyway, I have to run all the way back to collect all this stuff, so back we go. Well, running all the way up. But today I'm just going to get all the way to Mainz, maybe check out the Rosenberg studio because it suggests something might be there. And not begin the main, like, questing component. I don't remember this bridge. Maybe I only ran over this section, like, once. On, like, the first time I had to walk. And I haven't been back since. I don't know if it's even worth fighting these guys. It's definitely not worth fighting these guys. Yeah, I'm already certain it's not worth fighting these guys. The experience is going to be okay, hopefully. But I mean, that's not even guaranteed. Like, the experience might be awful. Yeah, it was terrible experience for how hard it was, relatively speaking. Because that was a lot of damage dealt. Because they didn't get a team rush to instantly wipe everything. It's probably my best interest to not just fight I didn't upgrade my weapons, that's probably partially why. Like, I'm still using the starter weapons, I didn't buy anything. It's probably significantly easier if you actually get, you know, weapons. Luminous glasses. 761. When he kissed her after her "I do," her lips made no effort to return it. He'd shielded the cold scene from their blushing reception by cupping her cheeks in his hands and tugging her tightened hair out of its bun. Tails in the chest. Or trails in the chest? I assume it's trails in the chest. Okay. I mean, I should definitely buy better weapons, I'm thinking. Because this damage does not seem appropriate. Okay, no, I don't remember this path at all. Like, these crazy steep bridges. Early game. This game is so bad early. Well, all these games are really bad early game. You know what? I'm actually not even gonna waste time. And it doesn't even kill it, like... Okay. It's weird that Tyr is a bigger heal now. Like, it is theoretically the exact same art, but it's just stronger now. Because, oh, you have to start at the beginning. So you have to have Tyr, but if your health has scaled up automatically, so we have to match it to it. Otherwise, healing would be awful. Prickly seed. You know what? Let's just not fight every single enemy. A fishing spot? Oh, I have a fishing rod, don't I? I'm gonna fish once. With an earthworm. Single catch, and then I'm done. Fishing is... Oh, snow crab already. It's a very different game, but yeah. So that's a fishing spot there. I'll fish more when appropriate. See, yeah, the monster that I need to fight is there, and it's going to be rough because I have base weapons and I haven't upgraded them at all. I haven't purchased the new weapons. You know what? I'll save before the fight. I should have saved on a new slot. Okay, no, stop. Okay, this is not gonna go well. I don't think this is going to be doable without buying new weapons. Because they're going to have a ton of HP and they're going to Earthquake AoE me to death. There is not a single chance of this going well. Like, I'm going to die right here. Now, if these are a different enemy... You know what, let's just do it. If I wipe, then I wipe, and I'll just restart with, you know, going back to buy actual weapons to fight them with. I should focus on these guys. Okay, I'm gonna prepare hers to be activated early. Wait, why is it the offensive one and not the healing one? Why would it default to the offensive one? Who would automatically set that instead of the emergency heal? No one would opt for that. It's objectively the wrong choice. It's my fault for not checking what it defaulted to. But why would no one would default to the S break being that instead of the healing one? Like, that's the objective wrong choice. Like, it's never the right choice to have... Like, if you can have a heal one that revives and restores your entire team, that's the one you have as an S break. Having your only guaranteed team-wide heal revive not be an S break is never the right choice. Like, opting for damage that you could just wait a couple rounds and you'd be fine is not the right choice. I'm frustrated. It's unreasonable well, it's no, I think it's actually totally reasonable complaining, but it's not important complaining. I just think it's like, it doesn't make any sense that that's the default when it's the worst of the two by far. Yeah, it's not a huge upgrade. But it's worth getting because then I can upgrade them. I'm not gonna bother with anything else, but get everyone their weapons and then head downtown. Yeah, I think that's a questionable choice. So those need to be unequipped. I really don't like how this is handled either. Having to manually unequip the weapons to then increase them, and then they don't automatically... You can't just auto-equip them from there. There. Fully equipped. I could rest before I head back out, but I'm not going to. Okay, you should just go to Mainz Mountain Path. And I'm going to travel to the midpoint and then go backwards. I'll go here, then I'll work my way back, and then down and then back up, because I already went part of the way. To just go better with better weapons. A little, but not much. I'm ignoring the enemies on the way down. Yep. I figured I was most of the way back. A level up would be nice. Ugh. EP charge. 8 out of 61. It had certainly not been the wedding of his dreams. Yet Cyril held deep sympathy for the woman. For from the moment he met her father, he had seen that he loved his daughter in the way the nobility loved fine jewelry. As in from a distance and locked in a cage type thing? Is that what they're going for? I should be using just the tier bombs, but... You know what? I should just not fight every enemy. You get them in the wrong order, so you have to do nothing just to use it team rush effectively. I sort of wish there was like, yep, team rush always comes first. Because then it wouldn't be annoying. But it wouldn't make sense because those are technically just random events. Okay. Does having better weapons make team rushes more likely? Flash mob, no idea what that is. Please, nice and slow. Good enough. A bunch of Seppa. Do you know chests are natural-born boxers? It's no surprise, really. We are always squared up. Time to fight void worms. The worst enemy. Chrono down on that guy. Lovely. Oh, I can't use arts because I got hit by a... Okay, I guess I just focus on this guy for now. Hope I don't get RNG'd. And I can't use arts because they lightning me. Okay, I need to heal. Okay. He only has a single target S-craft. And his impedes, but that's it. I think S-crafting one of these guys is probably worth it. Only 1600 damage. Really? I'm just gonna burn this as well. Because it's the only way that they can not die. Because I don't have AoE healing yet in this game. I'm about to die. Okay. That might actually make it worse. Because if I can kill the one guy here, I might be fine. The fact that her AoE hits harder than his single target. Like, Wazi's single target S-craft did less single target damage than Noelle's AoE did single target damage. Questionable. Tremendously questionable. And that's gonna trigger Earthshake. Okay. I need one person at least to continue attacking. Because I need healers. I'm gonna lose. Okay. They're both about to die. She's gonna die slightly sooner because she's poisoned. Gotta love... I should have healed her instead because... Well, no, I actually don't have enough craft points to use this anyway because it costs 60 instead of 40 now. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna have to restart. I'm gonna have to restart. Yeah, cause I can get AoE to death. I'm gonna retry. And give up on avoiding. These games are definitely well balanced early game. Okay, he's useless. I mean, the speed down's not useless, but let's just burn this right away. Bad choice. AoE is bad. Do I try an RNG the sleep? No, I just lose if it hits. So I'll use this here. I'll hit 2 anyway, but hope that one of them gets slept. Nope, they resist sleep. So I'm about to get AoE'd by these folks. She's gonna have to heal with items or an S break. She's definitely gonna need to S break because otherwise she's gonna die here. Please kill. Thank goodness. She's useless because she can't hit single target. All she has is AoE and that's bad. Okay. Every enemy is full health. Having such a fun time in this balanced video game. Literally nothing I can do. Because on the next turn, one of them's gonna die if I don't heal them. And I can't heal Wazzy because he's in a corner. What a good video game. And I can't delay because I think they're not immune to delays, but so I can delay. Okay, this guy's not full HP, but he didn't move. What a good... I give up. And she can't heal because it was made more expensive. I mean, high quality video game design. Give enemies that have AoE debuffs 8 of them. Balanced gameplay. This isn't even on Nightmare. Like, what would you do if this was Nightmare? Maybe I can just AoE burst this group down. Let us just go for it, because who cares? If I don't try random stuff, I'll never know if it will work. Do I have Lloyd's AoE set? I hope I have Lloyd's AoE set. Good. I mean, I can't hit them all. He doesn't have an AoE S craft, it's all single target, but he has an AoE combo craft. It's such fun design, you know? I could accelerate her to attack the top people. She doesn't has damage, but it's super short range. I guess I could strike bell her and hope that somehow this kills enough people that I'm fine. Sure. Yes, such a fun fight where you have to... I mean, I don't see how that could have possibly been won without using every single S-craft I have. And even then I might still lose, because she can't attack single target. So she's a liability until I have enough burst to kill them all. I did, okay, good. Such a fun fight. Definitely not a weak, questionable design for the first. It's the second monster. Second actual monster fight in the game. Definitely not questionable. And she can't attack because she'll hit 2 people and I'll die if I do. So it's tear bomb duty. And because he counterattacked, I'm gonna get hit by 2 AoEs. I'm also in just about the worst possible location. I need her to not get hit by every single one. Okay, he has a burst. This one's already attacking. Let's hope that they don't die. That's oh, it's an all attack, isn't it? Okay, they're all about to die. She won't have enough to heal them. So he needs to heal in the dullest way possible. She'll die. Honestly, if she dies, it's not the end of the world. Because she's kind of a liability right now. Oh, that's an AoE. Oh well, too late now. Yeah, activating Lloyd's was not what I meant to do. I forgot that I had it set to the AoE. So it's gonna have to hit them all anyway. She's gonna die. This is not a good design for a fight. Can't do anything. 2 people dead. You know, good gameplay, you know? Only the best. I guess I just spam tear bombs. And now it's been attacked, so I have to attack back. And now I have to attack. I mean, I don't want to lose out on experience for no reason. I need the experience. That was a waste of the Athelas because I'm using this anyway. Or the Thelas. Oh. Not a good fight design. Not a good fight design. Oh hey, it's craft book. Looks like there's another useful combination attack detailed in it. You know, I think Ellie and Noelle would mesh well with this one. What do you think, Noelle? Care to try it out? I'd love to. Southern Cross. Not a good combat encounter design. Like, I would honestly even say a bad encounter design. Because there's nothing interesting about, oh hey, you have to attack these guys one at a time, and you literally can't use arts. Feel. Any reference to that other big Falcom series would be a big Easter egg. Good joke. Orbments. Excuse me. Let's give it to him for now. Need to get out north. I'm almost back to the car. Okay. Good time. Fun fight. Probably not worth fighting these enemies anymore. Then I'm at the midpoint, I believe. I'm not fighting this. That's too many enemies. Fresh milk times 4. Okay, this was a high level one last time. I assume this will be high level as well. Oh, one of the most annoying enemy types in the game because they're so slow. That's not at all what I meant to click, but my A button clicked twice. So that leveled up for free stat. And more elemental value, that's kind of neat. And it lasts for 3 turns. I mean, that's good to level up. Monsters appeared. I already don't want to do this. Okay, they're low HP. I'm really glad these are low HP enemies, like... Like if these were just as annoying as that previous one, the not previous monster chest, but the monster quest enemy, I would have been frustrated. What? When I actually should have attacked the other one that wasn't poisoned, that was a misplay. I think these guys are low. Okay. Horse should level up soon. Attack 2. The chest has a content respawn rate of 0%. Okay. Attack 2 already is pretty early. Like... It's pretty weird to have an attack 2 in the first chapter of the game. I should be fine. Because normally I think you only get like attack 2s, and I think it's not all previous games. I don't think I ever got attack 2 within the first chapter. Healthy liquor. Doubtful. Sharp cheese. I mean, it's been out in the wild for who knows how long. I wouldn't really trust that type of sharp cheese. Oh, I was hoping it'd be dead. Okay, combat is done. I just really want that Master Quartz to level up. Okay, here's the car, so I checked the Rosenberg studio. I didn't see him. Heatwave. Quake. I don't know. Attack. Attack. Big hit. Decent hit. He's about to die. I don't think he's about to level up either, so... Yeah, he's 800 away from leveling. Okay, stay healthy. Keep on going. I kind of hope there's nothing here. How'd he... Like, he wasn't even looking in my direction and he knew I was coming. Interesting. But, anyway. Oh, it's better after that monster fight that I don't think was a good, well-designed fight. I'm glad that's over. Okay. Kill the rabbit. Kill the dragonfly. I mean, they've changed this path. I don't remember there being an offshoot to the... there must have been an offshoot to the left, right? Okay, I remember this being filled with those dudes. Ugh. Ugh. Nothing. Chest. Good gameplay. Make me leave. He turns around, I can go back. Instead of just letting me take the chest without a hassle. Force reach level 2. A bunch more stats. Better elements. And longer strength bonus. Country gears. 9 out of 61. What do I do? He moaned yet again, this time gently massaging the hoods of his eyes. His eyelids, which again eased nothing, for he was aware. He stood in the way of true love between Genevieve and Jubilee. Dum dum dum. The plot thickens. I'm not gonna even bother. I'm assuming there's nothing. Oh, there is something here. It's left guy or center guy is Ouroboros. I don't know who the guy on the right is. There's no use persisting. Under no circumstances will I let you into my studio. That you're the head of the 13 factories is irrelevant. You've no right to enter. Have it your way then. I have no intention of stealing that which rightfully belongs to number 15. But won't you at least hand over the data, Meister? Such is their will, after all. I don't need you telling me that. Like oil and water, you two. I'm surprised you bothered to come here when he so obviously hates you, Professor. I have no idea what you're referring to. The Meister and I have a storied past, especially in regards to doll crafting. We've always had a special teacher-student bond, haven't we? Enough with your nonsense. My art is considered obsolete compared to the work of the society. They already have your integration theory, so what use am I to them? How modest. When it comes to engineering archaisms, no one in this world surpasses you, Meister. Now, would you be so kind as to hand over the circuit that you used to modify Pater Mater? It'd be a shame to see the Angel of Slaughter's potential go to waste. Damn fiend. Hello there. Oh. It would seem you have visitors. Campanella, you've no business here, correct? Then leave, and take that unpleasant wretch along with you. Haha. As you wish. Come now, Professor. We should hurry along to our next stop. After all, there's still so much to do before you can return to the lab. Heh, there always is. I'll excuse myself for now, Meister. Do make sure you give our newest little toys a proper inspection once they're completed, That's enough. Leave at once. Farewell for now. Is he gonna teleport? No, he's gonna walk. And what are you gawping at? I thought it was gawking. I've never heard gawping. Excuse us. Hello there, Meister. We still owe you our help for your cooperation back then. It has been some time, SSS. Ren has long since left Liberal. What could you want with me? We were just in the area, so we decided to stop by. Our apologies. We didn't know you had guests. Unwelcome ones at that. Pay them no mind. If you have no particular business here, then we have nothing to speak about. You may visit me again when you have a reason to. I will at least hear what you have to say, if only out of respect for Ren. Oh. That's about as polite as you can expect from him. Like, it was pretty reasonable. The gate closed by itself. Old as it may seem, I'd assume it operates on some kind of mechanism. It wouldn't surprise me. This place specializes in automated dolls that, honestly, defy belief. That said, something about those guests didn't sit right with me. Yes, he did say they were unwelcome. I can't put my finger on it, but something about them came off to me as suspicious. I guess. I'm sure it's fine, though. They didn't seem to be dangerous. What a poor sense of danger. Oh, Noelle, you've still got a long way to go, girl. I'm glad Wazi's like, ooh, they're spooky. Campanella's very dangerous. I don't know about the professor guy. Like, Campanella's one of the top-ish. He's very central to Ouroboros. Whether he's, like, important, or whether it's just because he's, like, the mouthpiece of the leader, I'm not actually sure. But he has a direct... He has a much more direct knowledge of Ouroboros than most of the enforcers that have been encountered thus far. So I'm traveling here. Shoot! I was hoping it wouldn't cutscene me. Because I'm going to run all the way back down and then run back up. I was hoping it wouldn't cutscene me and I could get back later. At least they back into their parking spot. So, this is Mainz. This is my first time coming out here. I'd only ever heard of it before. That's fair. Most people wouldn't go out of their way to visit Mainz just for fun. By the way, you're familiar with the area as well, right, Noelle? Yes, it's one of the CGF's regular patrol routes. I guess some of my first encounters with the SSS kind of center around the Mainz area, don't they? Haha, that's putting it lightly. Not only did you help us wrap up the Warhound case here, we also investigated the Moon Temple together. Yes, that's right, we did. I'd be fine forgetting about that second one and all the ghosts. Now then, how should we proceed, Lloyd? Should we speak with Mayor Bixen immediately? Yeah, let's make our way over. I'm gonna leave. If they don't let me leave, this is where I'll be stopping for today, but I'm assuming they'll let me leave. The mayor's house is the one on the far side of town, straight ahead. If they don't let me leave, then I'm stopping, but... Good, they let me leave. I'm gonna clear the path between here and where I was last. Well, and by clear, I'm gonna run all the way down there, run all the way back, and pick up chests along the way. And fight some enemies, but... I'm gonna avoid some of the encounters because I don't think I'm really gaining that much experience. But I don't want to miss obvious chests. Ugh, lame. I mean, it helps control the amount of time spent exploring, but okay, so this is gonna be down to the bridge. There was a fishing spot here. I wonder why it did. Oh, they changed the side of the fishing spot. I'm gonna fish. No, I'm not even gonna fish. It's not worth it. I'll do fishing later. So now I just have to make my way up, fight probably a reasonable number of the enemies along the way, but not all of them. Like at least one of each external model of enemy. So like one of these green fly creatures, one of the spiders, one of the fish at least, and any that get in the way. Like anything that gets in the way of chests will obviously have to be fought, but I'm not going to go out of my way to fight every single guy. This is a white looking spider, modeled killer. I'm not going to be able to AoE them both. The knockback is relevant. It's an important part of the game. Sometimes I wish it didn't knock stuff back so you could actually combo them better, but... Chitinous Shell. What's this guy called? Modeled Murder. Team attack, kill them all. So now I need to go... I already killed one of those green guys. Now I'll have to kill the guy up here. Is it a brain sucker? Octopus. Oh, monster chest. Please be easy. No, it's just... Yep. Not easy. Considering I got insta-gibbed. I think I die. And I retry again and hope I don't get one shot instantly. Okay, they're just both gonna craft and hope to kill everything. But one, I guess. They're gonna use it. Oh, it actually applies to both of them. Okay, that's good to know. Is this a retry? I mean, I'm not gonna be able to survive this. Unless they just don't attack me. What are they doing? Okay. Am I gonna get one shot again? Okay. I think combo crafts are the way to go. Okay, that hits everyone there. But this is a better combo craft to use because it won't delay the only other combo craft that I can potentially use. Hopefully no one gets instantly one shot from I think full HP. Wonderful. Southern Cross should kill the rest. Let's see what it looks like this time. I assume they just shoot a bunch. Okay, no, they shoot in a circle. It has nothing to do with the cross. Like, they're not shooting in 4 directions. They're shooting in literally every direction. Okay. Much easier when you don't get instantly one shot from full health. Much easier when you don't get one shot from full health. Impede 1. You rummage around and see dozens of rejected chest messages where Azure was used as a pun on Azure. Like Azure. Different pronunciation of Azure. I don't know which is the better pronunciation. 10 out of 61. This was not the first letter Jubilee had sent, but it was one that marked 1 year since their parting. His staff had intercepted them all on her father's orders. Not that it pleased Cyril to know they were coming. Who do I want to equip Impede upon? Impede upon. Impede. Intercede. It's not very good. I mean, if I moved action for him, it might be better. But he needs space, and I would rather stick with all that. Impede would be better on her because of, like, AoE effectiveness. Like, if there's a bunch of people trying to do stuff. Yeah, sure. Counteracting all that with an AoE attack that could potentially impede is probably the right choice. And what was funny about impede upon was more like... It's sort of... Well, I can't remember what the word... It's like impress upon someone as opposed to some other potential. I don't know what else would be funny about it. That critical for a ton of damage. Very good. What a strong status effect. Enemies can't do anything. 2 level ups. Very good. I wonder how long it would take if you just grinded, like, early game, how long it would take to get all this initial master quartz up to, like, max level, and how much of a benefit that would be in overall ease of fighting enemies. It gives stats, and it gives, like, on top of stats... Oh, I thought that was blocked. Like, it gives stats, and it gives septium values, or elemental values. Oh, where's this? Is that the mine I'm about to go to? I think it is. Well, about to meaning in a couple days, tomorrow. Water steppeth times 10. Ugh, I'm gonna have to fight the Roctopus. Yeah, their aggro range I think are a little longer. It feels. Because they definitely feel like they're chasing for a lot further. Ooh. U material. True love. Something out of a fairy tales, yes. But Zero's heart always did pang with longing while reading them. He was a romantic at heart, and now here he sat, the key villain in one seemingly penned for life. I mean, the ideal reveal to this story is that the true love was their wedding. She did love him, she was just a goof. I turned the last guy who kept opening me into that EP charge you took earlier, so go ahead, try me. Very aggressive. Why did he run away and then chase me? I wish they would be consistent. I know it's just like some sort of random. I think I've fought every type of model. And this is where I will stop for today, just before the main event begins. We will next time learn about what's going on in the Mainz Mine. But that will be for tomorrow, because this has worked out quite well. I'm aiming for about an hour and a half as a max, because that seems like a good amount of time to do every day-ish. Not every day, but most days. Yeah. Anyone stick around? Have a great day. Bye-bye.